We haven't spoken about containers yet, but that was probably one of my greatest epiphanies personally. We haven't talked about it yet, but I traveled for 5 years rock climbing. I think that's when we met, actually, midway through my travel. I was reading a lot, and I was on this kind of fixation about increasing my climbing grade, and that morphed into being an artist. I thought, you can't live as a climber, but people want art. They don't need me to climb a mountain, but surely they'll buy art. And then as I went down that rabbit hole, I discovered yowza, it's incredibly difficult to live as an artist. And a lot of my energies were just pouring out into the world. And I wasn't getting feedback. I wasn't making an impact on other people. And so basically my life force was uncontained. It was spraying out in both of those projects. And so the thing I realized to myself is you need a container. You need multiple containers. And my project since then has been building containers for myself, building a profession that I first needed to figure out what I cared about enough to stick with. I remember saying to myself, you've built too many houses and walked away from them. Build the house now that you're actually going to live in. Construct the container that will be the place that you operate from. This office is a very important container for psychological work. It grounds the work that we do that's abstract and intangible in a physical location. Genie loci, or the genius loci, the genius of a specific physical place. Psychologically, more and more positive work gets associated with a place, and it starts to have an energy about it. It starts to actually be important for the development of consciousness, for the development of healing and growth. So the physical location, below that, the body I also see as a container, having a company, we have a network of practitioners at Beyond that helps to keep me sane, keep me grounded. It's not just a solo operation. My creative projects that go into the world, they each have containers. So I just see containers as essential for developing consciousness.
Yeah, when I hear that term container, it makes me think of almost like focus. It's like if you have energy and it's not aimed in any direction, and not just aimed, but if you think about a gun, if you light a bullet on fire, it might explode. But if you have a barrel that aims and focuses that energy, now you're off to the races.
Yeah, I like that focus. And I think as you focus, you kind of distill and concentrate your life force as well. You've reformatted other things to kind of allow you to do this. Energy leaks are a big topic. I think we all have them. Substance habits, reading late into the night, or doing different things that kind of affect your energy that are less than ideal solutions to the emotional problem that they are trying to address.
It's funny how, you live the dream of traveling all over the world, rock climbing, in general, lots of free time compared to someone with, I don't know, 100-hour-a-week job. And somehow it doesn't quite work out like you think it does. And I think there's something to be said for searching around for the container that you want to focus your life energy and just learning how to have that energy and finding out what you're really made of, so that when you find that constraint, that container to put that energy into, you have quite a bit to give.